We got a great call lineup today. This young lady hails from south of San Francisco, about 2 hours on the coastline there. Her and her husband has a place up in the mountains, and they have a retreat up there. He was in the construction work, and she was also had a couple of beauty shops at a young age. And as a single mom, they met each other, fell in love, and the rest of the chemistry just worked out real well. We love her on the calls on Monday. She brings so much to women, to guys, to just to leadership. And we couldn't do without her, and we love having her on a call. And for the last 3 years, we can't do without her. Without further ado, the great, the one and only Regional Vice President Platinum, Miss Jocelyn Driskill.
Great to see all of you. Is everyone awake? I know those of you in the East Coast are wide awake, but I am super excited to be here. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for your kind introduction, always to give me this platform to share some of what comes to me in leadership and in my space of how I grew through ACN and how I continue to grow through building this incredible business that continues to bless. You know, if those of you who were in Dallas and those of you who are watching it virtually, we even had a little watch party here at my house. Even the opening with ACN's opening and one of my favorite songs. That's why I'm wearing my flag today, John 3:16. Just knowing, you know, supporting our men and women in the service. We are grateful for you every day, and you can see our company is so grateful for your service and the first responders, to all that has unfolded in our country and the world for the last few years. You guys, that moment that ACN opened our event up with that, it should show anyone the heart and the spirit of our company. I have tears in my eyes right now because the song that they played and what they did really moved me in a way that as I'm opening here and as I'm sharing my message, I was called to this message, and I can't even explain to you except that I know it's going to impact someone, because it's going to come from a space of getting your kid back, getting yourself back, showing yourself. You guys, I started this April with I'm coming out. It's my time, right? That was my first message. Second message, don't stop till you get enough. We're on our way, right? These are all tying together. Last week was will the real your name, Marie, stand up. Please stand up, right? And now it's show yourself. It's show yourself. Find yourself. So why this opened up with Elsa and Frozen 2, and I'm going to show you just a brief another clip on that movie, because I want you to know that your superpower, most of you think it's your whatever you think your weakness is, it's actually your superpower. That's Elsa. She thought her superpower, her weakness was turning everything into ice. Whatever she touched would turn into ice, right? And if you've watched the movies, this is what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to break this down because it's time to unleash your dreams and your imagination right now. ACN has it in spades. What are they unleashing right now? You guys all know it. You all saw it. They continue to evolve and become and unleash. They don't look at their weaknesses, and whatever weakness they have, they turn it into their superpower and they give it to all of us, right? So I'm going to dive in really quickly and show yourself. Your destiny awaits. Whatever you do, do it well. Do it so well that when people see you do it, they will want to come back and see you do it again, and they will want to bring others and show them how well you do what you do. That is a Walt Disney quote, and how perfect is it for each and every one of us here in ACN, because the people we want to attract is the people you want to attract. They're waiting for you to show yourself and believe in you and bring that superpower to the table Because if you're not out there, they're not going to find you. Are you praying for those people? Are you praying for your tribe? Because this is the time. Like, this is the time. I've been saying it. Mr. Thomas has been saying it. And the leaders have been saying it. They said it all over the stage this weekend. So I'm going to show you this clip. This clip comes from Frozen 2. It's a really quick clip, but it's Elsa finding her superpower that she thought was her weakness. And she opened up a conjure, what in her world is called Annandale. And they have seen darkness and fog, and there was no life in this place for 23 years, 5 months. What is it? 34 years, 5 months, and 23 days. So let's show you this. And I want you to start igniting what's inside of you. So I show you that because there was a defining moment. She had a choice. She had a choice to step out, right? And all that she thought was her weakness, she was hiding. She was hiding from her family, her sister who said she was just trying to protect her. All the things that are waiting for you, the people that are waiting for you to make a decision to do something great because you were called to be great. It's a defining moment. I'm going to tell you what a defining moment means. A defining moment means making a decision in a moment that creates momentum for a lifetime. See, her superpower, turning things into ice, she saved Annandale from all of the water that was going to overtake that whole town, which had already been in darkness for 34 years, 23 days, 5 months, and whatever it is, 5 months and 23 days. All I'm saying is there's so many people, so many of us with life happening around us, the challenges that I'm telling you, I come from a space today. There are so many challenges coming into my life right now, and we have to handle them. But we still have to keep moving forward into our greatness and to show other people what we're made of. But we got to get back to when you were a child. Did you used to dream more than you dream today? Seriously, did you used to dream more than you do today? It's time to get back to our childhood. And what ignited this last message for me, and how in my world God took it in this direction. So for those of you who are new here and don't know me, I want you to know my space is authentic, and I'm coming from how I get through my life, through the challenges, because some people think we just arrive here. We don't just arrive here. We work to get here. We push through the challenges. We push through the obstacles. We show up every day. We have to feed our spirits and our minds with the right information. We have to surround ourselves with the right people, like being in Dallas, like being on the virtual event, like being a part of ACN, who brings that type of, they want us to dream. You guys, they dream. How do you think we're doing what we're doing today and evolving in the direct selling industry without the dreamers sitting at the helm of our company? How do we get to be inspired by the people who've gone before us, who continue to evolve? The senior vice presidents, Mr. Tom, they're still here. They're still evolving. They're still creating vision, right? So I take us back to, in my childhood, I grew up in Disneyland. You guys, do you understand how much Disney himself inspires the imagination and the challenges he had to create Disney World and Disneyland, right? He didn't just get there. He had his weaknesses that were in his head, and he had to persevere. But I want to take you back. 1928 was the first movie Disney made. 1928, and look at where we are today. I was in Disneyland last weekend, right over Easter, and it ignited something in me watching my grandkids that had never really, the two littles have never been there, except my grandson when he was 2, which he didn't remember. But to see it through their eyes, you guys, to see a child see their imagination and what they could believe that they're capable of doing. But when you watch the movies of Disney, that was just one, Elsa, but when you watch the movies, you know, I sat there and watched my granddaughter see Elsa go by in the parade, and she's waving at her, and she loves Elsa, and she's just seeing herself in Elsa's, and she can't, I just wanted to cry and laugh at the same time. It was the cutest experience. And she loves Minnie Mouse, and I have a picture of her, and I'm going to show you the mirror image of her with Minnie. So amazing how we captured that moment. But I'm going to tell you, Disney's movies have all the things that you hear from the stage, the motivational speakers, the videos that we watch or share on YouTube. Those quotes and all of those things come from Disney. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to show you all the different things that come from Disney. So let me go in here really quick, because I'm going to tell you from stage, you heard Senior Vice President Presley Swaggerty talk about the 3 things that you really need to do here in ACN. And the first one is dream. Getting back into the dream and imagination business. That's what he said. That he said, his 3 things were dream, grow, and work. But I'm going to go to the dream part right here with my message. So he said, this is what he said. Were or are you trapped in a life you didn't imagine? And how did you get there? It was one choice at a time, one obstacle at a time, one wrong turn, right? We don't always stay on the path. How you let the world tell you who you are and not how God created you to be. And your dream, one dream at a time, one imagination at a time, continue to go away from your heart, your spirit, your mind. And Presley Swaggerty said it. Get back into the dream business. We have to. And here's Disney's quotes. Him specifically, and I have ones from the movies, and I'm going to have you take snapshots. Take snapshots of these so you can go back and you can read them for yourselves, where your childhood, I grew up in Disneyland, and I can go to Disneyland today with as busy and as things as it has changed, and I can ignite my whole world to go into my imagination and my dreams, because I remember that kid in me. So if you can visualize it, if you can dream it, there's some way to do it. Laughter is timeless. Imagination has no age. Dreams are forever. When you believe in a thing, believe in it all the way. Implicity and unquestionable. That's what you should feel about ACN today. You need to believe in you, for one, starts with you. Then believe in ACN in it all the way. Implicity and unquestionable. Stop questioning it. It works. It's proven. You can do it too. You can be that person. Why worry if you've done the very best you can? Then worrying won't make it any better. Worrying only makes it worse. It never makes it better. All the adversity I've had in my life, all my troubles and obstacles have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. And a kick in the teeth happens to all of us. And it can be the best thing in the world to get you back on course and get back into the dream business. You can design and create and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make the dream a reality. We need people. We need our tribe. You guys are a part of my tribe, but we need people to grow this business and to show them the light and get rid of the darkness and the fog and lift all of that and bring them into the dream business. We need people. The more you like yourself, the less you are like anyone else, which makes you unique. It makes you unique. So like yourself, love yourself. Now take pictures of these, because these come from the movies. Remember, you're the one who can fill the world with sunshine. That's Snow White. The very things that hold you down are going to lift you up. Timothy Mouse, Dumbo. A true hero isn't measured by the size of his strength, but by the strength of his heart. Hercules. If everybody got somebody by the hand, maybe everyone could learn and understand. That's Sebastian from Little Mermaid. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. That's Christopher Robin. You guys, these are real things that came through imagination and dreams of Disney. And he put this to life in the movies. Giving up is for rookies. That's from Hercules. Your library makes our small corner of the world feel big. That's from Belle, Beauty and the Beast, right? Dr. Darius always says the move makers are note takers and readers, right? So think about that. The problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. That's Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. And here's more. Don't just fly, soar. That's Dumbo. Don't want us to survive. I want to live. That's Captain from Wall-E. You guys take pictures of these. It is so remarkable to me when I went to research and do this for all of you to bring this here, that it has always been here. Since 1928, we have evolved with Disney and all of this when we were kids, and I think we forgot about it. But then it surfaces in all the motivational speakers and everything. These come in the form of in the business world where we use some of those YouTube videos, but it's always started here in Disney. So here's some pictures from Disneyland. You can see, my kiddos just playing around with their dad, wearing their glasses upside down like Paisley here. Look at Paisley and Minnie. Like the moment was captured, Minnie was swinging herself around and caught this picture of Paisley looking at Minnie, and she's dressed just like her, and Minnie saw her. Like, isn't that amazing? And over here, our oldest granddaughter who, she's transitioning, she's 13 on Wednesday, and, keeping her spirit alive and the dreams and the imaginations of her moving into her teens, because those are different times, right? But we're having such a good time. And Tony, this is at night with little Paisley, and he's dancing around as the lights are playing around it, in Disneyland. And he's not a fan of crowds in Disneyland, but he still was ignited by watching the kiddos take flight, being a part of this. We surprised them. And they didn't know we were coming, except for Brooklyn knew. And then the first ride we got on down here from the Small World, which is iconic, and listening to that music, it just did something in me. And, you guys, we have to ignite that imagination and those dreams, because ACN, I said it in the beginning, has it in spades. Like when I have time with the co-founders personally, I see them dreaming and imagination. I hear it in their voices and the things that they say and the visions that they create. It's just incredible. They do it in person, not just from the stage. That's just who they are. You got to go back to that to get to where you want to go. Sleeping Beauties, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and show yourself. No more sleeping. It is a wake up moment with what ACN is doing right now, where we're going, what you can be a part of. It's just a choice. It's a defining moment. And I'm giving you a kiss on the cheek or the lips, whatever. I'm giving you that to wake you up. That's this morning's message, because it's time to let your dreams ignite and build your kingdom for your family, your financial legacy. Let the fireworks flow and get excited, because Presley Swaggerty said that. He was talking about how did you get there, right? Go back to the dream business, pumped up, ready to go, fired up, excited about life, and write your dreams down. Write your dreams down. Let me stop share here. Write them down. Write one dream. Every single one of you, write one dream down right now and lock it into your spirit and your heart, And don't let any more of your weaknesses be hidden, because they are your superpower. Whether it's, I don't talk in front of people, I can't stand on a stage, whatever it is for you, I'm telling you, it's your superpower. Stop telling yourself it's not you. Show yourself. Today is your day. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it back to you, Mr. Thomas. And thank you for having me the month of April. And I'm excited for all that's ahead and for each and every single one of you. I am grateful every single day that I have people like you in my life that actually ignite and show me my superpowers. So
Wow.
turn it back to you.